What's going on with everyone? It's me, Ross, and I just wanted to make another vid. Like, I really like this video making thing. I think I'm gonna start doing it more often. Um, I really dig YouTube too. It's just I hadn't really started getting any subscribers or doing all that yet because I barely get online. I don't have time, so I hadn't really put any work into it. But I plan on doing so in the future. Um, anyway, I just wanted to speak on a little incident that happened the other day. Um, the other day we had a leak. A pipe burst in the bathroom, and there was water everywhere. And I had to actually go out and turn the water off because it was just coming out so fast. And so my uncle went to get a guy to fix it, and he told me that the guy was going to come by the house, fix the pipe, stay there, let him in, watch what he's doing. I'm like, all right, cool. So I do that, and the guy comes later on that afternoon, and there's two of them. And they come in the house, and first of all, let me elaborate on these two characters. For one, they are one of them is the most disgusting. Well, excuse me, both of them look disgusting, but one of them is pissy drunk. You know how someone's been like drinking all day, and you can smell the alcohol coming out of their pores. It was terrible. It looked like they haven't washed their ass in like 6 months. And I don't do dirty people. I just don't do dirt. Like I was already pissed off that morning because I hadn't had my shower because of the leak and I had to turn the water off. And I have to shower like 2, 3 times a day. Like I can't do it. I can't do dirt. But anyway, so the guy comes to the house. He's talking about, well, it's going to be $125. I'm like, okay, that's cool because when you consider calling a professional plumber, it would be twice that much because I'd have to pay by the hour and pay for the part that we needed to be fixed. So the guy starts working and, well, not really working. He just cuts a hole in the wall to show me where the leak is coming from. He's like, well, the leak is coming from there, and this is the part that you're going to need. And he was like, it's going to be more work than I thought it's going to be, so it's actually going to be $150 now. I was like, all right, a $25 difference. That's not too bad. I can work with that. Cool. So the guy goes out to get the part, and he comes back. I tell you no word of a lie. It went from $125 to $150 to $175 in 15 damn minutes. I'm like, so he tells me like it's going to be $175. I'm like, sir, you just told me it's going to be $150. He was like, well, it's going to be a lot more work than I thought. Because, this is all the work that we can do for today. And I'm going to have to come back tomorrow and do more work. And, this bitch, they like Beverly Hillbilly rejects. Like, they're dirty and drunk. And they got on these old dirty overalls. There's dirt everywhere. And I was already freaking out because I hadn't washed for the day. And I was scratching my neck and I was scratching my hair. And I get on edge when I'm around people who don't wash. Okay. So, I mean, they just smelled really bad. And it was just bad. They're in my personal space. They're in my private space. The bitches were just in the wrong space altogether for me. So he was like, yeah, it's going to be $175, and I'm going to need $50 a day because I just used gas, and I had to go out and buy some more tools. I was like, I'm not giving you a damn thing. So I called my uncle, and my uncle comes over, and my mother comes home, and they get into an argument. And my uncle's like, I told you, we agreed that it was going to be $100 for you to do the whole job. And the man's like, well, I didn't say it was going to be $100 for the whole job. I told you that it was going to be $100 for me to come out and tell you what the problem is. I said, we didn't need you to come tell us what the fuck the problem was. We had a leak. Bitch, we know we had a leak. That's what the fuck we called you for, to fix the leak. I saw the leak. That's why I turned off the water. I didn't need you to come tell me that, you dumb rocket side stupid motherfucker. So I was like, all right. Cool. My uncle was like, well, forget it. He was like, we just gonna call the law. And the man was like, well, call the law then. Larry, that's the other guy that was working. He was like, Larry, get my tools, Larry. They don't want to fucking pay. They don't want to pay. Then I'll just leave. And we'll just not do the work, man. So all this is going on in my house. I hadn't ate. I hadn't put myself together. All I have on is some sweats and a t-shirt. It was just not a great way to start your day off. You know what I'm saying? It's just not a good way to start your day off. And so to call the police, there's like 3 police cars outside. The cops come in, they see what the guy did, and the cops was like, sir, You expect me to make this man pay you $175 to knock a hole in the wall? The other police officer says, I will knock a hole in your house, in every part of your house, for $20. It just didn't make any sense. So it's like they wrote a police report, and now everybody's supposed to go to court. But the funny thing is, the guy didn't have a business license. So the guy's trying to get $175 from us, and the police officer wrote him $1,500 ticket for doing business without a business license. Yeah, I mean, it's just fucked up. I mean, it was funny now that I think about it, but it just caught me off guard, and I just wanted to tell y'all this because people find the bullshit that I go through to be amusing, but man, I was on edge. I couldn't wash. I was about to lose my mind. Like, it was just not cool. But we called another guy, and the guy came out and fixed it the next day, early that morning. And I promise you, it only took like an hour. And he charged us less than $100 to fix the problem. So I told my mother, like, people got this misconception that we have money. Like, you see a few cars parked outside. We stay in a pretty decent neighborhood, but I don't know what she has. I don't know what my mother has. But I'm broke as fuck. Okay? And I'm not paying anybody to put a hole in the wall. I believe in paying people for doing work. I ain't got no problem paying you for doing a good job. But paying you to knock a hole in the wall? Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? You cannot be. You cannot be. But yeah, I just wanted to share this little video with you guys. Don't mind my fingers. Like, they're fucked up. That's a whole nother video. And I got a bandage over there, as you can see. That's another incident. I'll tell you about it in another video. So it's just too much right now. So until next time.